The girl sold her family home just to support her boyfriend's new business. But the moment he got the money, he dumped her without a second thought. What he didn't know was, 3 terrifying monsters had been living in that house long before he showed up. Back when Jenny was a little girl, those 3 monsters were already there, and they adored her. They loved her so much that they treated her like their own daughter. But as the years passed, the monsters realized something heartbreaking. Jenny, a human child, never played with other human kids. She only played with them, and they knew she couldn't stay isolated forever. So one day, the monsters chose to disappear from her sight, hiding themselves so Jenny could grow up in the human world. Every time Jenny's father tried to comfort her by saying the monsters were just a dream, Jenny would cry and insist he was lying, and the monsters could only watch from the shadows. But when Jenny grew up, everything changed. One day, a greedy developer crashed into her house, trying to force her father into selling it for cheap. He even threatened Jenny's safety just to get the signature he wanted. The next day, he went so far as to cover their entire house with a giant tarp, blocking their windows and sunlight. Jenny was terrified, crying in her room day after day. So Jack led the 3 monsters straight into the developer's home, and threatened him until he backed off. At last, Jenny could finally sleep in peace. Watching their beloved Jenny resting safely, the 3 monsters felt pure happiness. Their little family bond only grew stronger, but time never stops. Jenny's parents eventually passed away, leaving her alone with nothing but framed portraits and tears, and the monsters stayed by her side, quietly protecting her through every lonely night. Years later, Jenny finally found love, and to support her boyfriend David's business dream, she made the painful choice to sell her childhood home. But the moment David got the money, he abandoned her, because David wasn't just a heartless boyfriend. He was the son of the very same man who once tried to steal Jenny's home years ago. He dated Jenny only to trick her and take the house his father failed to get. But just as David was about to leave with the money, the 3 monsters couldn't hold back anymore. They revealed themselves. David ran to his car and sped away, trembling in fear. When Jenny saw the monsters from her childhood again, she finally broke down and cried in their arms. The monsters couldn't bear to watch Jenny suffer, so they stormed into David's home, took back all of Jenny's money, and even blinded David for what he had done. In the end, Jenny's house was bought back, rebuilt as a sanctuary where the monsters could finally rest. And for the first time in a long while, Jenny smiled again. Would you ever dare to live with monsters like that?